大家好，Sam 同你做功課，拍攝日期2026年8月15日13點左右。
財經節目對談，解讀騰訊070 0.HK 2026年第二季業績。今日我哋除咗有 Sam 同麗雅，仲連線到美國，請到美股投資專家娜姐，由跨市場角度去分析騰訊2026第二季業績。娜姐會用英文講，由 Sam 即時做翻譯，先交俾娜姐。
Thank you for having me. Tencent is one of the largest Chinese tech firms held by many US-based global funds. From a US investor's perspective, what worries me most is the huge jump in capital expenditure for AI.
多謝邀請騰訊係好多美國環球基金持有嘅大型中國科技股。我哋從美股投資者角度睇，最關注就係 AI 相關資本開支大幅飆升。騰訊現有核心業務究竟可唔可以產生足夠現金流去支持咁龐大嘅長線投入？
好，呢個問題可以先請麗雅回應。
多謝娜姐提問啊！本土遊戲同廣告呢兩個板塊就係騰訊嘅現金引擎，本季分別錄得17%同22%嘅收入增長，盈利能力十分紮實。雖然季自由現金流轉負，但係算力採購嘅階段性現象，並非營運惡化。麗雅認為騰訊有大量現金儲備，足以承受這波 AI 投資。
Laya's view is that domestic games and advertising act as strong cash engines. The negative free cash flow this quarter is temporary due to AI hardware purchases, not operational trouble. Tencent has solid cash reserves to fund AI transformation. Also, AI is already delivering tangible benefits to its advertising segment.
I understand the cash flow argument, but US investors are also concerned about commercialization timelines. Many AI projects are still in testing.
我明白現金流呢個論點，
global
不過美國投資者
investors
同
wait
樣關
before they
心
see
商
measurable
業化時
revenue
間線。好多
contribution from
AI 項目
Tencent's
仲
AI
處於
products.
測試階段，環球投資者究竟要等幾耐先會見到騰訊 AI 產品帶來可計量嘅收入貢獻？其實呢個亦都係我一直嘅憂慮。而家雲緣系列各類 AI 工具都仲在培育用戶，暫時未獨立帶來顯著營收。各類大模型競爭激烈，就算有流量，都唔保證一定可以順利變現。我覺得投資者要有心理準備，可能要觀察多幾個季度，唔好過早預期 AI 即刻帶來巨大回報。
麗雅，你又點回應娜姐同 Sam 嘅疑慮？
我唔否認存在時間上嘅不確定性，但麗雅認為騰訊嘅優勢在於唔需要從零尋找 AI 應用場景，微信小程序遊戲、雲服務幾億甚至10幾億嘅用戶基礎，都可以將 AI 能力直接嵌入現有產品。例如 AIM 關廣告系統已經提升廣告投放效率，未來 WorkBuddy、微信 AI 智能體小微都有機會逐步提升用戶價值啊！
Laya agrees there is timing uncertainty. However, Tencent does not need to build AI use cases from scratch. It can embed AI into WeChat games and cloud services that already have hundreds of millions of users. Instead of expecting huge AI revenue right away, investors should track leading indicators such as ARPU, ad premium, and AI-driven cloud revenue.
Another quick question. How do you evaluate Tencent's overseas outlook? Investors have noticed that its international game business has been underperforming.
我多問翻少少你哋點樣評估騰訊嘅海外前景？美國投資者留意到騰訊海外遊戲表現未如理想 ，AI 會唔會幫助佢拓展海外市場？海外業務長期係騰訊嘅短板，現時海外有益。舊產品流水回落，新爆款遲遲未出現 ，AI 可以協助遊戲研發本地化製作，但 AI 只係工具，唔代表一定即刻做出受海外市場歡迎嘅大作，挑戰仍然好大。
AI 確實不能解決海外嘅全部難題，但可以降低遊戲開發成本，加速多語言本地化，長遠可以協助騰訊提升海外產品嘅迭代速度。不過海外市場競爭劇烈，仍需要新產品實績去認明。我亦認同不宜過分樂觀。
Sam thinks AI is only a tool and cannot quickly fix overseas game weaknesses. Laya adds AI can cut development costs and speed up localization, yet real overseas progress still depends on successful new titles.
Got it.
From a global allocation view, Tencent still has solid core business, but high AI capital spending and uncertain overseas growth mean investors need higher risk tolerance.
明白，從
Thank you
環球
both for
資
your
產配置
insights.
角度睇，騰訊核心業務仍然穩固，但係高額 AI 資本開支加上海外增長前景不明，意味投資者需要有更高風險承受能力。多謝兩位嘅分享。
多謝娜姐跨環節參與，多謝 Sam 嘅即時翻譯同埋麗雅嘅分析。再次提醒，以上全部嘉賓意見只供參考，唔構成任何投資建議。